Okay, let's bring out our next single lady.
Bro, no guys have got picked yet. Somebody got to go home with somebody.
And what's your name?
My name is Monae.
Uh-oh, we might have some.
Monae, how old are you?
I am 29.
29, and what do you do?
I have my degree in mortuary science, and I have been a business owner for 8 years now.
Okay.
With multiple business, including beauty, digital marketing, and mindset coaching.
Okay,
Okay,
nice.
cool,
What do you like to do
cool.
for fun?
I love adventurous things, so I love hiking, I love reading, I love writing, journaling. I love going out to eat. Of course, adventurous things like traveling to different countries and states.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a man?
When it comes down to a man,
Thank you to my man.
I would say someone who is just down to earth, free spirit, someone who's genuine, just kind-hearted, and someone who knows his passion in his life.
Okay.
Nah, she pretty. She pretty. I want to see how she really talks. I feel like she's trying to hold back a little bit, but she sounds like she's southern. This could be a good little match for somebody. Let's see how it play out.
What are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say someone who's unethical and someone who does not know his purpose and passion in life, because it's like what you're waking up for. You know?
Right.
Like, what are you driven by?
Got it. Okay. All right, girl. So we have not got any pop balloons.
Okay.
Let me hand you a pick.
Uh-oh. Boy, choosing, trying to get some.
Hold on to that. And I am going to have you start off with popping 3 balloons.
This is challenging. You guys all look nice tonight. Thank you. How many?
3.
3 is crazy. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, 2 more.
Yeah, get
And
another
one
one.
more.
One last one. Go ahead and get the buddy out there with the cap on. But she like cap. No, she don't like cap. She don't like cap. Get him out of
Let's
there.
start over here. Your name and age?
My name's Walter, and I'm 32.
All right. Walter, why was your balloon unpopped?
I think I had to give it an opportunity to hear her out.
So she's someone that's your type?
Not initially, no.
Okay. Why not?
I just have a certain persuade, I guess, I think I look for in something, and I'm not going to probably settle unless I get what I want.
Okay. All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because I had to choose 3 men.
And you chose him out of all of them. So why him?
Because he's more on the lighter side.
Okay.
Oh, I can't change that.
All right. Thank you. There's one more over here. Your name and age?
Jay, 31.
Okay. And Jay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when she came out, she had the sweetest voice. Where you from?
Chicago.
Oh, okay. I used to stay in Kankakee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I'm in Atlanta now, though. But she just had a beautiful voice.
Thank
And
you.
I just got a sweet vibe out of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Why'd you end up
That's
popping
smooth.
his?
Because I had to choose 3 men. You're handsome, but just the height.
Golly, come on.
If I didn't have to choose 3 people, I wouldn't have popped
So what
it.
you want, like
Of
6'4",
course.
6'5"?
Not necessarily, just someone taller than me
How tall are you, though?
with heels.
I think I got you, though.
When it came down to him, he had more inches.
What do you mean by that?
she said he had more inches.
But you are handsome.
Oh.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age?
Franzi, 33.
And Franzi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out a little bit, to figure out what she about. She was, I like what she had to say. So, I just want to hear her out a little bit. That was it.
All right. Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because I just didn't feel no chemistry when it came down to us.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. We've got 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so when it comes down to a disagreement between your significant other, how do you handle it? How do you deal with your emotions? How do you speak? Like, do you shut down? Do you speak on it? Do you use substance?
I smoke for beneficial reasons.
Okay. Start here. Name and age and answer to your question.
I'm Sammy. I'm 30. So the answer to your question is, first you go to God. God is the center of our relationship. So we refer to what the Bible says first. So about this situation, or about how we can handle it, about how we should talk to each other, about how we should go about resolving the problem. So first we go to God in prayer. If it's that serious, now, there's some things we don't have to do that for, just little disagreements. But if there's something that's really big, then that's something that we should do. So that's how it would start. And things finish in different ways. So, yeah.
Your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name's Jesse. I'm 31. I feel like it's just like every situation is like different. I feel like I'm gonna go off of how you are handling it. Obviously, I feel like I'm not gonna really take disrespect. Well, I don't feel like many people do. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me, I'm gonna try to talk to you. Obviously, communicate with you. And that's really it. I feel like if it's something that we can't talk out, then we're gonna have to walk it out separate ways. That's basically it.
He a writer, right? He wrote that before. That's like his next lyric, his next song. You gotta talk it out. If you can't talk it out, you gotta walk it out. That's hard. It's lucky hard though. I like the first bro's response though about the Bible. That's deep. You really have to have God in the center of your relationship, and then from there, it's already structured on how stuff's supposed to play out and how you gotta move and navigate through stuff. All of it's in the book, bro. All of it's in the book, bro.
Okay, I have a question for you. So how would you deal with your emotions when you are frustrated?
When I'm frustrated, I try to take a second to think and before I react, not be impulsive, and that's it. It's all about thinking before you speak, before you react. I think that's key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Kevin, 33. And I believe the key to any relationship is communication. At the end of the day, we're not going to go to sleep mad at each other. I think that's something that should be resolved because no telling what could happen the next day. And I believe getting everything resolved at the end of the day, regardless if you need to take a break, take an hour break, or whatever the key, whatever it may be, to think and resolve, because I know how some people can get when they're in their emotions. They can say things they don't mean, but at the end of the day, we need to come together and talk about it.
Okay.
And over here, name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Kevin. I'm 31 years old. I'm the type of dude that if me and my boo is into it, I can't take it. So we need to get to a resolution so we can get back to us as soon as possible. So if I'm frustrated, I like to take a time to think and collect my thoughts before I say something that I don't mean first. But after that, we just need to have a conversation and figure out how we can resolve this as soon as possible and get back to doing us, because I don't like any tension with my boo at all. I can't stand it. Drives me crazy.
Oh my God, my Shayla. My Shayla.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon. Just go ahead and pop one.
One balloon. Who's she about to get, guy? Get him out of there. She can smell the Similac on
So,
him.
why'd you have your balloon unpop?
I like what she said when she first came out, and everything is appealing to me. So yeah.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I can really say I just feel like I just popped it for the sake of the skin complexion.
Bruh.
Seriously, because I had to choose 3, and I believe you are lighter, but I did like your response. It was great.
All right, appreciate. I like your tattoo too.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. All righty. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So what does a day in the life look like with you? What does your schedule look like on tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, let's start there and come back this way.
Yes.
So tomorrow I'll be catching a flight back home to where I'm from. I do have to go to work. I'm a manager at a warehouse, and then before I go to work, I have to go do an estimate for my business. I run a flooring company. So that's just for tomorrow, or do you want to know like my day to day?
Just a day. I wanted to be more immediate, so tomorrow was fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much for tomorrow. So,
Okay.
Yeah, traveling tomorrow back home.
Okay, safe travels.
Yeah.
And
That's a generic
here,
question.
let's hear from you.
All right, yeah, you. I feel like you was asking me that question. You ain't looking at nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
So
may be true.
She want me. She want me. She want me.
So tomorrow, what I'm gonna be doing? Well, I plan on going back to LA, but I drove here, so I don't have like any plans unless we setting something up.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
It's over with. Is she getting them going too?
I feel like we don't even need to waste no more time. Come on up
Oh,
here.
it's
Come on
over
up
with.
here. Okay, guys. Any questions for each other, or are we ready to match?
Shoot. I mean, I don't really know nothing, like too much about her
Okay.
yet. Do you have a problem with a man that has children?
I do not. I have a child. Do you have a child?
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old son.
Okay.
How old is your child?
She will be 6.
Okay. Shoot, where you live?
I live here.
Okay, you live here. So I mean, I've proven that I don't mind like traveling. Like what you said you don't mind traveling. You be in LA like often?
I do not be, but I would love to be.
She look tough. She get crushed. She definitely get crushed. Oh my God.
Okay. Doing what?
Seeing you. What
Not the chill. Yes,
Okay.
that too. What Arlette said.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
piggyback.
yeah. Okay,
and I
so-
do digital creation, so I'm always working wherever I am.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take too much time. So, okay. So you talking about skin complexion? Now I
Correct.
know that like I'm like I guess not as light as these light brothers, but that's like something that you popped on. So why did you not pop me?
I did not pop you because I felt the energy with you.
Yeah, boy.
Okay,
So the energy went up.
I feel the energy. It's very robust.
Sensational.
I'm gonna ask my final question, okay? All right. So, is it a yes for you for her?
I think so. Yeah.
Why are you questioning it?
Yeah.
So it's a yes.
Yeah. I ain't questioning. I'm like, yeah.
The think is crazy, but okay.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Absolutely.
We got a match.
Hey.
I'll take this mic. Make some noise for them. Woo!
That was goofy as I don't know what, bro. She seems so awkward and like unaware, but that's lit though. That's a good little match. She funny though. Y'all put in the comments though, bro. I think that's gonna be a good little. I want to see them in the reunion. They gonna make me laugh in the reunion. I can already tell.
Back outside, boys, told them 70 on the strip. I'm ready to cut in the traction, bet in the corner, bet I make shit.